Hi, welcome to all. I'm Sheeleka. I'm working as assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. In this video lecture, we are going to see about spiral model in software engineering. Let's start the session. First, we see what exactly spiral model. Spiral model was developed by scientist Bohm in the year of 1986. It is also called as meta model. Spiral model generally used in the large project and the project which have lots of risk and the problems. That's why the spiral model is called as a risk-driven software development process model. Spiral model is the combination of waterfall model, iterative model and prototyping model. From waterfall model, it takes a step-by-step development approach. From iterative model, it takes a customer feedback taken approach. From prototyping model, it takes a first develop a prototype, then actual development have started. Spiral model used in different gaming industry also. Spiral model divided into 4 parts that are first one planning, next risk analysis, third one engineering and execution, fourth one is customer evaluation. Now see this diagram. Here this particular line indicates a spiral. It starts with the inner point. The inner point is denoted by pink color. This is the starting point of spiral. The starting point indicates the first phase, that is the planning phase. In planning phase, there is a communication between customer and the project head. The project head collects all the requirements from customer. Then what is the need of the customer and what is exactly customers want. After that, system analysis all these requirements and decide estimated cost, schedule and required resources of the project. Next we going to move to next phase, that is the risk analysis. This is the second phase. Spiral model generally used in large project. So in that particular phase, lots of risks, problems and security related risks are there. That's why the risk analysis most important phase in spiral model. Here first they identify all the potential risks. The risk related to the technical risk, software and hardware related risk, or there is the risk in problem statement in data. So they collect all these types of risk. Next, they find out the solution for solving this kind of risks and problem. Risk mitigation strategy is planned for solving these risks. After that, they develop a prototype. So prototype also used for solving the risk. Before starting the actual development, first we need to develop the prototype. Prototype is just a replica of your actual software development. After developing prototype, it moved to next phase, that is engineering and execution phase. So here the actual development have started. First, designer designed the product as per the final prototype. Developer perform actual coding by using different programming languages. Tester perform testing by using different testing methods. They check whether the project is related to customer requirements or not. After design, coding and testing, they deploy the product to the customer. After deploy, it moves to the customer evaluation phase. In this phase, they collect the feedback from the customer. If customer wants any changes, it's moved to the next spiral iteration. That means it moved to the first. Again planning, risk analysis, engineering and evaluation. The spiral iteration increases means the cost of the project increases. The spiral iteration is just one iteration is there. After one iteration, customer doesn't want any changes. Customers are satisfied means the project of the cost is less. Next we going to see about when to use spiral model. When the project is large and high budget, at that time we can go with the spiral model. When requirements are unclear and complex, at that time the spiral model is very suitable one. When creation of prototype is needed, at that time we can select this model. When changes may required at any time, at that time we can go with this model. Next, advantages of spiral model. This model is very useful for large and mission critical projects. And there is always giving a space for customer feedback. The changing requirement can be accommodated and the development is very fast. Next we see about disadvantages of spiral model. This model is very costly one. It does not work well for a smaller projects and risk analysis needed highly particular expertise. Thank you all.